This video, I'm going to talk about what is the purpose of a light worker down here on planet Earth. Someone that attempted to take my life in 2014. I've spent a lot of time questioning what the point of this life was. And then after I woke up, I spent a lot of time wondering what the point of a light worker being down here was. And I'm just going to share with you what my opinion is. I think many of us would agree that once you get dropped off on a broken planet as a pure soul, the first mission is to become aware of your trauma and then heal it. And that not only will help you experience a better life, but you will have a positive effect on everyone around you. Working with people for, over 20 years, I went from, being unconscious for 12 of those years to having a awakening. And when I changed myself, I started to see change in others. When I got divorced and lived every 40-year-old man's dream by moving in with my old man, I got to experience things that I never thought I would see, like my old man saying, "Oh, I feel like going vegetarian," just because I was a vegetarian and I wasn't drinking at the time, and he went from drinking a lot to wanting to quit. And so I got to see how when we change ourselves, we change those around us. But that's really the small picture, because in the grand scheme of things, when we change within, that energy goes out to the collective and makes it easier for everyone else to go through that process. That was one of the things that really made me frustrated with light workers down here on Earth. After going through an immense amount of healing and seeing how much healing was still left in the spiritual community, I thought back to the days I had my head in my hands in my garage thinking about ending my life, and how it would have been easier if everyone else had pulled more of their weight. That was something I had to heal from. I think that's where a lot of people currently are, is in the healing stage, right? What's the next step? Did we come here to heal this trauma so that we could manifest mansions and yachts and private jets and all this kind of material stuff? If you think about when you pass away, you're going to be talking to some upper dimensional beings, and you have to ask yourself, do you think they're really going to care what kind of house you manifested? Are you going to be like, "Yo, Jesus, I healed myself and then I manifested a mansion and a yacht and a Rolex and a sports car"? None of that stuff's going to matter. The next question's going to be, okay, so you healed yourself. Now, how did you help everyone else? One thing that I see in the spiritual community is people talking about how your energy goes where your attention flows, kind of thing, right? And so you should only be focused on the positives. And I often question, I've read Kevin Trudeau, his books, and he talks about how there's false messages put up into the collective for light workers to tap into. And whenever something goes mainstream, I always like to question the narrative. And we all seen the big push for The Secret, and it makes me wonder if the elites up top knew that if all the light workers knew about this secret, they become little self-absorbed narcissists and only focused on manifesting their dream life. And in doing so, you can't focus on anything negative. I personally know I was asked here by Archangel Michael to come wake people up. So if you're a light worker that just thinks you should be posting rainbows and butterflies so you can manifest your dream life, you're missing half of the purpose for coming here. We came here to wake people up, and sometimes that includes focusing on subjects that's not so pretty. So that's just my opinion. Once you heal yourself, you got to help others. That's all I got. Thanks for watching.